Lineup exchange between two teams involves both teams exchanging four basic items of information. The first two items will be export files that are the export of the team's entries for the meet and an export of the team's full roster for the meet. Again, both teams will create these files to exchange with their opponent. To create these files, we would go to File, Export, and again, we'll export the meet entries. If you select that and go through the steps to create that file, that will permit you to create the entry file you need. And if you go to Athletes Teams and select that, that will create the roster file required that includes not just the swimmers entered in the meet, but everyone on your swim team. Once those two export files have been created, teams will also need to create printouts of their meet entries. If we go to Reports, Meet Reports, and Meet Entries, we'll need to print this report in two formats. One sorted by meet event number, which allows teams to go through very quickly one event by the next to see where the entries are. The other one will be sorted by name. Also, for each of these reports, make sure that the individual and relay event filters are checked and that we're showing 4 swimmers. Again, we'll need to sort this by meet event number, then create the report and either print it out or convert it into a PDF or Word file. We'll also need to sort it by name, create the report, and once that report has been created, again, we'll go through and either print it out if we're going to exchange in person, or we'll create a PDF file through the export feature and selecting the Adobe Acrobat feature to create the PDF and following the steps needed to convert that file. Once all 4 of those pieces of information have been created, teams will either choose to meet in person to exchange the lineup, or what most teams will do is exchange this information electronically via email. If an email exchange is done, teams must follow the following protocols. First, both teams must swap all 4 pieces of information. Second, if the email is done, it must be done within a 5-minute window where both teams receive each other's information. Any delay in this process creates an opportunity for one team to look at another team's entries for an extended period of time and theoretically gain an advantage by being able to alter their lineup based on the information they've received. To avoid this problem, the easiest thing to do is make sure that both teams are on the phone when the emails are exchanged. If the process is delayed, it's identified right then and there, and both teams avoid an embarrassing situation where one team may have had another team's entries for several hours while the other team was in the dark.